Okay, I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible and get my points across because I think they're very, very important. The reason why this change is an extremely bad change for the game is because there are certain specs that rely heavily on it to be competitive. Frost Mage and Destrolock specifically are two unique classes that need to spam cast constantly to create competitive pressure, which is unlike other classes in the game. So with this being gone, those classes are no those specs are no longer competitive. Uh, and then for Affliction and Arcane, the same classes, those classes have one tree, and so with all the interrupts and crowd control effects in the game, those classes have a hard time developing pressure because of their ability to have one school compared to other casters who have multiple schools. So there's four total specs right now that are basically being removed from competitive play because of this trinket and this trinket change. And I think this is a huge problem, a huge oversight, and as annoying as this trinket can be, it puts other specs on the map that don't get as much attention as they should. Like, if this trinket is gonna, if this effect is gonna stay the way this is, like, there needs to be something else done to these specs to make them competitive because obviously this was a band-aid effect, but we need something. Otherwise, the game is just unfun for so many specs because other specs just get left untouched for so long. Like, an example is Rogue. Like, this is not enough. All three rogue specs are overperforming constantly, and it's like these specs are performing well for 2 months and they get nerfed instantly. But like, for some reason, classes like Rogue and the Holy Priest, they're going on and on and on without being nerfed, and I don't understand why. I feel like we're missing the target on these nerfs because especially with Warlock removing the demon armor and removing the resolve, and then on top of that nerfing them here. I don't like these classes are no longer playable. They're just not. Like, no one's gonna play them. No one's gonna want to play with them. It's completely done. So we're just gonna